Order you see quite strong. Hetmeyer is the only concern.
Comes back into the playing 12.
Says that because they've covered all. You see quite strong. Hetmeyer is the only concern is the form. Not even saying like you go at 150 and start feeling better as a captain.
Right, Riyan Parag, who's not been amongst the to be back amongst the runs.
And bat a little bit longer because Hoik hit everything as if of spending 4-5 deliveries. He can't rush because they were, but he again chose to respect the situations and bat.
Come into their own in this.
Well, they haven't made any change. They struggled a bit in the bat and bowling wise. The good thing, the positive, they just need to get, the side of the table.
Yeah, that's what T20 of Yashasvi Jaiswal. The Yashasvi Jaiswal goes bonkers on our game plan.
And it's always better to get your best bowler. I would be very keen if favor those type of combinations.
Like me move on to Google search. Return to the 15-year-old blip in the previous game. He's going to come ball one. Is the boss baby bad? So how does he counter that, please?
Against every bowler, he give respect to that ball, and looking at least just 2 boundaries in the them like he got out first ball. That you see the same web of Suryavanshi.
Picked up Suryavansh's wicket in the far in this edition of the Tata Eye.
That Vaibhav's angle is at the top of the mark, especially at the start of the ball as the edge and on the other end. And if he does that much of an easy time,
and his spin twin is all set to top.
Varun Chakravarti with us. First, that's what you tufa in the last game. Form heading into this
match because the first which happened in the ground, trying to come back to my
KKR in 2026. Still with. Talk to me about your mental and physical.
Surprisingly, if I have to tell you, the support staff, just everyone, they have kept us in good spirits. Focus on the controllables and less. As of now, the results are not going away, but
couple wickets as well, all positive in.
I feel that's why we have to focus, and
he can, because they've got some devastating.
How he can maybe fulfill. So having somebody of that, he's going to let Vaibhav, in a sense, having that there at the crease, and he just.
Well, it is pink versus purple at. Will give you the percentage 53 shine brighter today.
Well, I feel when you're playing bat, and as Sanjay Bhai also mentioned, and you don't want left arm spinner to both of the, and if you can get couple of
the 15-year-old boy wonder Vaibhav.
And time will tell whether KKR can get one over their opposition, because they are at home. They are in West Bengal and the city of Kolkata. 3-time champions in Pakistan Royals. 2 points for the table if they can get it. The night 1 point, that's solitary point. But that's with so current form with Kolkata. But it looks a good enough. So it's not a huge ground left, means that batters will be game will feature greatly. In the IPL, KKR and the World Cup had their journeys. In the middle with the captains and the coins, Katie Martin is here with the bat first with Rajasthan team.
Game, and they'll be keen to come to Yavanshi, Jaiswal, Jurain Navin, and then the powerhouse in the middle order head. Archer, Berger, Bridgesh will be Sandeep Sharma as the impact.
Opportunity to try and use the new ball. Seifert stays at that top of the order, Cam to the 11 because of the fact that they are that is desperate to win a power play.
Chips, WV, you know that.
And find ways here, the home team, the Knight Riders.
There's a franchise that has brought pride. That is absolutely a past players who ring the bell. Former Australian captain Alan Border, who led Australia to a World Cup winner for Sri Lanka. Gosh, in those colours, Martin and WV again.
Those two, what and the start that they provide.
Hundreds of kids that had a Suryavanshi. Rajasthan were 5 down in the power play, and they just have people that you just tune and you sit down at home, come to the ground.
Eyes will be on Aurora because on target, and the Royals are off the mark. Shot, and then in the final, don't get him early, you're in trouble. He's off the market. Very good. As I said again, he hasn't gotten a left-handed batter out.
So he's got to bowl those hard length.
Hammered it away. While eyes and some of them focus up the other end and so
Brilliantly.
that's why he gets that shape. Sick 25-year-old man at the crease with whom he played. Nice short side, 4 runs, glorious. That's the ball there. That's the ball.
Well, side, top order doing readers and the middle order batters, so they're not being the best performed.
And the slip just moved out in Cameron Green, and it's gone exactly.
A right smile from Karthik.
There's Green.
And of course they all.
He's made wide third has come more. Go straight. Just seen a change of approach from Suryavanshi.
And mid-wicket goes out. Because of what Ajinkya Rahane said was cramp. He can swing.
Oh, sorry. Don't need Cockris when you can just use the pace there from Jaswal. He's different in terms of his bats in a periscope position.
Good stop.
Well, that puts pressure on bowling sides. They've got to see Narayan on him and say, let's attack the other bowlers. So Skits in the last game looking a bit of.
Jaiswal, that's in the Olympics.
Yes, that's because they're.
Very good, not bad. Just surprised to see round from a loss to taking the ball away from. And to the big side of the ground it goes in a rush.
That's smashed with awesome power. And
That gets through as well. Early for a moment, one in front of square, one behind. Problems for Aurora.
He's almost bowling. Beckham to try and be a little bit.
With his shape, 7 wickets this. Well, some move. Good stop this time.
effort with his bowling and.
It's just such cleverness about him to get himself out of the way, get his body out of the way, and doesn't go for the pull, goes for the right. I don't think an over from Narayan would be a bad thing, to be quite honest. For
a different approach, and one of the legends.
Is it a drop?
Was it a drop? Goes for it through the onside, and it's a 6. It was the first. Goes straight, absolutely straight, and the 50 of the partnership up. The umpire shaking if it did cross the boundary ropes. Went pretty but this year's IPL, and once again a change in the fine has moved toward on, and a deep mid-wicket.
Talk about telegraphing what you're going to be doing as a bowler. Not ideal.
Oh, how has he managed to do that? Unbelievable shot from Yashasvi Jaiswal. He was shaping up for a scoop.
What proper...
Well, one beat. Won't be. I think that's the problem. That's the problem. Captain and coach at Tata IPL. Or is it a bit of both? Just this year, I get the feeling that it's the Sunil Narayan of old, obviously.
He's had to adapt to opposition teams and their different approaches towards him. We've seen it's in the gap. That's 4. Conservative and defensive in that. A little bit over. Because what we've seen in this tournament this year, you win the power play.
See it. But any width like that, just easy pickings.
Look, as a captain, it's very
8 runs coming out that over.
Form as well. He's someone that you usually would be reliant on Narayan at the moment.
Of the times. Kartik Tyagi into the attack. You've got lots of wise heads, as you mentioned, the leadership group. And
give them, from our standpoint, the best opportunity to do so.
Abhishek, it's Katie here. Just a question on Narayan and the youth.
We're always looking at Sunny as a wicket-taking option more than a defensive option from our end. If that's a trend we want to do, I think as a team right now, we want it better just in regards of how we approach. We need to make sure we play all 3 facets well. But having a good power play doesn't hurt at all.
Abhishek, flashes through the offside. Rinku Singh.
Green, the bowler. Ian Bishop, WV Raman alongside me. An appeal, not so confident from the bowler. Gone for it. Hitting against the turn. And the catch is taken. Ramandeep Singh judging it well eventually. In this IPL.
On the bat, and as you said, WB, to the big side, you have to absolutely nail it to get it over that big.
He went past 100 wickets and he's some bowler in T20 cricket. Ramandeep Singh, new ball, was into the pitch, and the fielder.
But it's also a bit of a risk, isn't it?
Against you, there's another way to look at it. But
there's that scoop. Leaning to offside, making good contact. And he would say minimal risk. That's 6 more. Banshee. Now bowling to a right-hander. Banshee. Starts with that middle and leg line. Yeah! Takes the reverse out. Did he get back in time? A second wicket for the Kolkata Knight Riders. Dhruv Jurel. Well. Now the captain, Rian Parag.
no doubt, as a captain.
Off the mark. Fans, they love coming to watch their front. We saw another solid opening.
The Knight Riders skipper.
Catch it is a cry, and that he does. Ajinkya Rahane.
Dismissed with 39 of 29. 9. Chipping away.
Shivan Hetmeyer hasn't really got going. Squeezes one for that. Usually teams are very, very watchful against him. Again, he was taking. At the moment, they require partnership. The Royal up 2 wickets. And his partner, Narayan, showing that chemistry
Alongside Miketi Martin and Murali Kartik.
9 runs and over at a time when the opposition and other teams are... Which means he's actually putting a lot...
You touched on Chakravarti, Bishop. One thing, when you see him at his best is...
Hetmeyer was signalling at the time for a pause. And in front of this loyal home Pakistan Royal, hoping to go... over for Varun Chakravarti. Been very good. He's coming back.
Oi! Keep rolling. Kumar, stay with your decision of not out.
Will travel and travel to the boundary.
Yeah, one bounce forward.
He strikes again. Varun Chakravarti is back well and truly to his best form, and the control of leg.
His struggle continues. Those positions, all those pen.
And Pereira off the mark straight away. An outstanding spell from Varun Chakravarti. 3. Final one for Narayan, who's... I wonder if they fancy getting a slip in. There's no slip, so do you fancy getting the slip in?
At the moment, I don't think Donovan Ferreira knows which way the ball's going.
A slot really in the end.
I'm going to swing. I don't know.
Easily done. Final ball of his spell. Just straightened on him. And this...
Rajasthan Royals once again. Hasn't got enough of it. Rinku Singh. What?
Kids between the two spinners, Varun Chakravarti. Tonight, so far he's not allowed his luck, because from the looks of it, he's going to be for Kolkata Knight Riders. To complete the bit about Rian Parag, a white signal.
Full toss. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
A game thus far this season. Excellent.
Fine bowling. Bowling to his field, nailing that Yorker. 8 runs coming off it. Ramandeep went for 40. Ramandeep. Again, bowling to his field, dug into the surface. Jadeja. The kind of starts that they get from... Much better this time. Preempted that shot and has nailed it.
Too predictable, that one, because Jadeja was almost ready.
And dropped. The field changed just before this ball. This Rajasthan Royals between Jaiswal trying to reverse sweep. Straight to green. He doesn't miss them. The bigger part of the boundary. Top edge. And Ankrish Raghuvanshi called it early. The wickets are tumbling in the end for Rajasthan. At the start of the batting innings. Another one, is it? Yes, a simple edge straight into the hands of Tim Seifert. What a big over this has been for Kartik Tyagi. 3 wickets so far.
Pace variations.
Missed it. I thought he had it covered, especially when you know that. Just couldn't get hold of it. Once trying to steal another one. 18 of 18.
The spinners doing a grand job for the Kolkata. And Tyagi backed them well and restricted the Royal.
Riders, time will tell. 150 serve. Really happy for Kartik. Tinali, he has got figures to represent his effort. British is in. Goodness, this crowd has stayed loyal. They've turned out in their numbers for the Kolkata Knight Riders. They go through the season, but for alongside me, Jofra Archer, good success.
You can glean that to apply himself. Maybe their best effort so far. This
is a good opportunity for Archer. Has been in good nick.
Position is stop ball and knocked him over. Another first ball wicket. It is a habit, an absolute habit for Jofra Archer. On the money straight away. What a bowler! Outstanding bowler. Joffrey, very good again. But good shot from Raghuvan. That's gone through for 4. Ultimate time. Another one gone. Berger strikes. Wickets with a new ball again for Rian Parag's men, and they need this.
disappointed.
It's an offside boundary for him. A nice shot. Tall man stood up nicely. That is terrific. Showing his offside range.
That bat coming down.
Good from Cam Green here. He's dealing in boundaries at the moment. 3.
Foot.
That is lovely. That's gone all the way for 6. An area that he scored quite fluently last game.
Taste of the square leg.
Running. Under edge, and that'll fly away. So good boundaries for Cam Green and KKR dugout. On at 9.33, but it's Prasid Krishna. Had it for a while. Vaneshwar Kumar. Beautifully done. This is outstanding work. How good is this from Dhruv Jurel? We talk about speed to Roman Powell. Katie Bish. Full toss. And no invitation required for Roman Powell to park it over square leg. That's an interesting one. To end. Oh. And this was the time when season. Taken, is it? No. Just falling short of him. Beautifully bowled. Very close, and it's been given. So Jadeja.
Keep rolling. Gap between bat and ball. Keep rolling all the way through to the pad. Okay, you're out. You're on screen single out.
Yeah, it was way, but 10. Might try.
Terrific. Terrific. They gave him a very difficult opener.
Right here. He still gets the ball to turn. Normally you would think that the ball's going to come in. Yeah, you're right. With the spread out field, he's landing it much better. Yeah, that confidence is there. Yeah, because sometimes when you're a rookie, Indra Jadeja normally bowls 80. We'll wait for the signal. But run signal by umpire Dharmasena.
A good contest. Of course, we did see the hit. Not someone to turn the ball significantly, but they talk about Eden Gardens being, but the Tata AIG always covered. Runs.
Looks like these two some time out in the center.
Look at the Pearls, they were below par with the bat. They can only muster 155 poised at 63 foot. This game hangs in the balance. Cut away. Good effort from Hetmar. Another quiet delivery. Short down the leg side. Murali Karthik goes.
You will get balls which will be hittable. In the meantime, just.
And WB Raman on the other side of the fence. Rajasthan Royal
skipper.
I did have a look at Sunil Narayan and what he did with his overs. He got another tidy over from Bishnoi. Powell with the hoik.
And for a wrong time. Of course, there's no certain good times of losing a wicket, but you have
bowled a couple over that. Now, I know many of you would look at them.
Trying a reverse or a switch hit here, Rinku Singh. And I'm glad you brought that point up, because the first game in Lucknow, they were in a bit of bother. The way Tristan Stubbs batted. Choose the moment, you choose the situation, you choose the bowler.
There's another one. Oh no, no. Catch just short on that occasion.
Wonder Cement at the top. Knight Riders in the box with me. WV Raman still here, and Katie Ma.
That's a glorious shot, that through.
He's been pumped a couple of times when he has.
Whoa, they had to. Seasons Ramandeep wasn't great. His first wicket in the Tata IPL for the 19-year-old. What a story this is for this young man. It's straight enough and well enough. First boundary for some time. It's been a.
Here's the question: is when does? I wonder if they just keep that spin option on within touching.
Good connection from Rinku Singh.
Don't know what he's had.
9-4.
Board at the top, Cam Green. Lovely work from Shimron Hep. That is a high-class shot. Those are the things that we've seen in the past. High.
And Katie Martin.
Already added 18.
Helped on its way. A 4 to start the over.
He's
Modi goes to Archer in the death as those slower ball bounces.
And the one option that he has taken is to find the gap. Aerial between covers and mid-off. And Rinku Singh is bringing it on.
Yeah, good.
Owning it like Rupe the match.
Most wonder his thought pattern here in Modi dismissal is
Able to take down attacks. Ask for him.
Again, very close to that leg stump. Very close to that leg stump. Just walking. Edge 10 goes very fine. How unlucky can you be as a bowler? But KKR need these runs. And Anukul gets them.
Beyond you in this chase.
Straight to Jofra Archer. 21 required of 12 in the context of things just going. Goes straight and good fielding by Riyan Parag.
people actually said he reminded him a little bit of Jadeja.
Real good bowling. Very good bowling from Jofra Archer. Under. Great shot. Just backing away. Pure timing from Anukul. Squeezed a good delivery. They'll be happy. He's been trying to talk up the team, trying to a smile.
To relay a message to Anukul Raw.
15. Full toss. Rinku's flying already. He wants the second. Required. Tugs it away for 4. What a start for Rinku Singh.
What?
This time through the offside. Nails this. Just one required now. Scores a level. Waiting for it. He does it in style. Gets to his half century and gets the...
And a deserving one by 4.
The middle order continue to get put under